Hi everybody, welcome back to GregTech New Horizons episode 138 with me, Sid, and I am just making the second of my 4 medium voltage advanced boilers. I can't believe I've still got 4 of these to do. This is just taking forever. So I need one of these which requires a tank, little tank. I think I got a tank. Yes, there you go, a little tank. So we need a tank, and well, I actually need 2 of those, 2 tanks. I really hope I've got enough. Doing all of this, definitely not conducive to mental health. So you need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8. 8, and they can just go straight through that, saving me running off to the low voltage version. Need the hammer, and bosh. So the tank uses, wow, I actually need more, don't I? That's 1. Nope, sorry. That is 2. Oh dear, these recipes, I tell you. A couple of stainless steel screws. I need 4 stainless steel screws. I've got 4 stainless steel screws. Excellent. And 4 panes of glass. I wonder whether it matters what they are. If it doesn't, we'll be laughing. Probably need a screwdriver and a hammer. I'm going to need to chisel those. We'll get this thing, and then we'll be laughing all the way to the bank. Well, I'll be laughing as far as not having to do 3 of these, only having to do 2 of them. That's going to be fairly major league just on its own. But yeah, this is a sizable job. These medium voltage things do not come cheaply. So then I need 4 stainless steel fluid pipes. Small pipe, normal pipe, I assume normal. Yeah, okay. Hang on. 3 per. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 4 of those. I'm trying to think how many episodes have I been generally just making this thing, because it seems like an age. Now I need 12 steel. I'm going to have to get some more steel on the cook, because even that's getting a bit low now. But that's fine. I should have checked. I might have actually had some steel pipes. Tiny steel pipes. Yeah, not so much as you'd notice. Okay. So that gives me those. And then finally, so 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just have 2 left over. God. Oh, that's so sad. That's basically 60 stainless steel just gone like that. And we only didn't use up more because I already had the screws made. I may have some stainless steel rods. Then again, I might not. Who knows? And that will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stainless. I was going to throw a paddy then. Apologies if you're Irish. Right, we have got our second boiler. So what I want to do is disconnect those and pick up that and that. And then I would like to connect that up, which can have that. There, it's burning, but there's no water in there yet. That's fine. So we should be able to connect you up and you up. Water's going in. This will start generating steam as soon as it gets up to temperature. Six and 6. Hang on. Do I need to upgrade? Yeah, that's got a load of steam in it. I think I need to upgrade my Potchin pipes, because these are just standard 6,000 millibuckets of steam. This is generating, hang on a second, so you 1,500 litres of steam per second, you do 6,000 millibuckets of steam. Where is 6,000 litres per second? So do I want to go for a bigger pipe? Because that, to me, suggests that that pipe isn't big enough. Which would explain a lot about why this was still taking a long time to fill up. Let me go and put some stuff away. Let's go and have a look at Potchin. I've got a little bit of Potchin. And I've got these pipes. I need to get rid of those ashes. I'm not really that worried about those. And that. Can go in there. Do I want to bronze, copper and lead? Or do I save that as a possible? I don't need bronze, copper or lead specifically right now. Maybe we'll keep hold of it. So we've got that pipe and we've got some of you. I don't think I have any more kicking around. So if I look at you, I can grind you down for free dust, which we can then cook back up. And then we can make extruder. If I wanted a large pipe, it's 6 per. But let's just go and macerate these quickly. That's probably the first thing we need to do, because then I can turn them back into something useful, can't I? We can also put you away. That can go away. And that can go away. That's all clean and tidy, the way we like things. The glowstone nook I'll keep for the time being. Right, I'm just going to pop that there for now. You can go in the Britannia chest. We'll get myself sorted out, and then we can readdress this this setup. I'm going to stick these skulls over here for now, because I'm not even ready to try that bit yet. I'm going to put the stainless steel in there. Wow, I've got 10. I did not know I got 10. What is the recipe for stainless steel? Refresh my memory. What is the recipe for that? 6 nickel, manganese and chrome to make 9. Do I have any more kicking around? It just seems like an odd. So we should have chrome. So one of those. Need nickel. 2 silver. One of those. And 6 of those makes 9. So that's 18. That'll be 36. 46, 52. I've lost myself. 32, 38, 44. I think that's right. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 9. That's enough. We'll go with that. Seven times 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to pulverize this. Thought I had a macerator somewhere. Do I not have a macerator? Doesn't matter, we can use the one downstairs. Need to get ready to do the thing, but I also need to do this potching, so we'll oh, stupid person. Did it on the wrong machine. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, made a big old batch of botching, and I've also got a big old batch of stainless producing, so we can go over to these 12 and then maybe split this 4 ways just for speed. I really do need to, and I know I've been saying this for several episodes, but I really do need to get some kind of auto smelter going. Oh dear. Yeah, it'll be. I'll still be saying this in episodes time. Don't worry. This will definitely. I haven't decided how I want to do it. That's half the problem. There's too many options in this, you know, and would it been 1.7 point there, 1.710. I'm not entirely sure whether the way that we do it in the thing. Oh, I've got some steel. Look, I did have. I just need to go and do some stuff. I probably need to grab those carbons as well. So that's 48 steel back. See, I just need to keep feeding those. Steel. I think, did I put the carbon in there? I think I did, and then it just makes my carbon stuff for me there over there, and the steel can go in there. Lovely. I feel better already. I've got 112 steel. I'm ready to face the world, knowing full well that I've got to make a metric cramp ton of stainless steel again to get the third one. But we do need to do this potching pipe, and that is a normal pipe, which is that one, which is what we've got. So we want the large pipe, which is that one. And if I put in, I believe it's 6, yeah. That will make me 1. That will make me 2. And we can go and swap those over while the other potching cooks. I'm going to swap all 4 so we're ready for when we do the upgrade again. But that's a wrench, so wrench. Cute. Yeah. I really would have liked that. That's how to do that one. So if I then go pop you there, how am I going to do this? This is going to be a pain, isn't it? I can see. Then I pop you there, and I direct that down, and take that across, and then that goes direct that way, and that's now doing more steam than that can generate. And that one's it. You know what? It's not going to hurt, is it? I'm not entirely sure what the hell was going on there. This is filling, but we're also doing stuff somewhere. Oh yeah, we're doing the mixer, aren't we? So that's why I'm generating elastic trickery. But yeah, let me get these pipes sorted out, and then we'll see about what we're going to do next. Alright, so first things first, I want to head to the Twilight. We're going to go and see if we can't find some order shards. I want a lot of order shard ore, because we're going to need a lot of order shards. So we need to do the Runic altar, which has got an instability of 10, which I don't think is particularly high, but I'm not entirely sure how we gauge that compared to other things. Now, we put a whole load of stabilizers last episode underneath, but there is another stabilizer we can do, which requires order shards and obsidian. Now, obsidian I can do, I just need to go mine it. Order shards, I probably got a reasonable amount, but I'm not 100% sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look over here and see Aqua and Ignis, Pedicio and Ordo. 6.5 doesn't bother really, isn't it? Let's go for that one. We'll go and get a whole load of order shards and some chaos shards as well, Pedisho and Ordo, and that should give us a reasonable run at trying to get these. Now the other thing we're going to need is lava actually. Now there is some there, but I'm not sure whether that is a lava pool or whether it's just loose lava. That looks like there might be some lava there and there perhaps, but again, not sure if it's a pool, can't really see for the thing. That's definitely a lava pool up there, but that's miles away. We're probably better just to go and have a look for lava pools on the overworld. To guess, let me be ready for unpleasantness, because this is the twilight, and because the caves and everything are so low down, it's quite possible to run into lots of mobs that can just walk out and go, hello, I shall be your killer for the day. Which, needless to say, we want to avoid. You know, dying is one of my least preferred options when it comes to gaming. Right, this looks to be... there we go. So, let us... come down 3, and then we'll run through this with the thing. I'm also just going to block that up temporarily. So that is down 3. We'll stick on the chunk border. Which is over that way. Okay, that's fine. Got plenty of torches. Just get you. We'll have you. We'll keep you separate for a moment. But we shall grab my hammer, which is reinforced 4. I really do want to get you up to the level where I can put one more modifier on you, because then I can get reinforced 5, and I think that makes it basically indestructible, as I recall. It should last a goodly while though. Oh. Sounds like we ain't loading down here. So this is Pedisho, which is actually not what we want. We need to go down to get the Ordo. Okay, we'll have you. We'll put you in there, and then we'll have a torch, and then we're good. So then we'll just go this way. That's the edge. So it's actually there the torch wants to be, isn't it? Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't mind. Because then we're going to go this way. And we're going to put the F7 on so we can see when we hit the light. And then we'll just carry on going. Now I've got a couple of stacks of things. I think this is the point where I bring out that. And we just drop you. We'll worry about these sticks later. First things first, let's get the order shards. Well, let's get the chaos shards and then we'll do order. Back in a mo. Well, that's one chunk sorted. So I think we've got more than enough there. This is yeah, we got lots. And my backpack's full. So I get the impression that, well, I got the impression that there might have been a welcoming party out there, but maybe not. That reinforced modifier, absolutely worthwhile. Let's just stock up on some fruit while we're here. Seems silly to waste my good food while I can eat the food around this place. So, armed with that, we need to, what do we do with you? We are going to either cook you into that, we can crucible you into 8. So I can cook you into 1, or I can use 3 plus 2 to make 8, which I can macerate you, but that's not going to help. I can forge hammer you into 2. I suppose forge hammer might be the better. I've got lots there, and that is a massive vein. So let's go with the forge hammering. So I'll take that back. I will give it a good forge hammering, and that will give us a whole load of auto crystals and Padisha crystals as well, but you know, which we can use to make the order crystal clusters, which will then go into making those gold etched obsidian, which says may work as an infusion stabilizer. Now I'm hoping, because this is a comment that actually got made to me today in my job. So I work in IT and AV, and one of the managers said, "Why is it IT people never say will or can? Well, will or they always say should work or may work or could do this." And I said, because it's really quite simple. That is because never taken I don't know anybody who works in the IT industry will give you an absolute. I won't give you an absolute that if you plug something into the wall and turn on the socket it'll work, because the fuse could be gone, the wire could be broken. You know, there's so many points of failure in any system that absolutes are dangerous. So that was just an interesting little conversation we had, comparing the relative merits of how IT professionals go away. You're a big fella. Will hedge their bets. Let's just use that word, hedge the bets. But oh my God, that is stuttering. I think I may need to do a restart or something. Yeah, I'm going to process this all up, and I am also going to do a shutdown and restart, so I'll be back in a short while. Alright, I think we've got everything we need to continue stabilizing. Whee! I love that. Boink. So we will just head it back into the magic tower, and the other one is, that's a big question mark, isn't it? Is that spawn proof? The answer is I don't know. However, we could place it under the positions here. None of this is spawnable currently. This is all smooth basalt, it's all chiseled stuff. And we've got you, which is probably making this all safe anyway. So I think what we need to do is we need to do some of these. Wow, I really do need to recharge that. Got any in there? Yeah, got a bit. 2, 3, 4. I think we definitely, well, we're definitely going to need to put some of these away. So I don't think I quite need that many. All those or that. The rest of this we need to process. I'll keep about my person until I've had a chance to process it, but you know, that's a lot of stuff. Let me quickly sleep the night off. Then we'll turn that off for now and we'll grab magnet. I also need the other wand. Want both of them, that way we don't waste any aspects. Or V aspects is, yeah, well, terminology. You get it wrong and you get shot. So definitely need to make more of these though. And probably picking up almost full on everything except auto, which is hardly surprising. Almost full, nowhere near full. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, that one's got auto. And there's auto there as well. So I could always head out and just pop over and grab some auto from over there. If I'm feeling brave. I'm wearing my mage outfit. I mean, I could also. I do need a door in here. That is something that would be beneficial. Don't know what I picked up there. Fire chargers. Absolutely no idea where they came from. And there it is. Well, I might as well top off with that, eh? I was going to say, no way that was full. And then from here, I don't think there's really any auto. Yeah, there's auto to be had over there, but that's a bit of a hike. Sooner we can move these things, the better, eh? Still, that was relatively straightforward, so we'll head back, make some more stuff and things and stuff. But if these are stabilizers, then having a stabilizing floor would be really beneficial. Definitely. Going to be around about here, I think, that we do a gate. And go for magnets, eh? Euro 29.5, might as well try and top it off with these mushrooms that are regrown. And then we've got it doesn't take long for them to regrow, so there you go. Let that lot regrow and we're laughing. We've already got those, so we can come in here and we can go 4, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The obsidian I dug up, I went down to my lava pool at the bottom of the world and basically converted it. That does mean that I will have to. Oh, and that actually doesn't cost anything. Bonus. Right, so what I want to do is I want to grab you. Actually, do I? I'm actually inclined to, because if we look underneath there, that's actually a step. So let's start off 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and the candle, 10, 11, 12 and the candle, which is fine. Now, so that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 16 stabilizers. In place. I don't think we can slab them. Yeah, there's no chisel or anything, that's fine. And then we can grab our 2 candles and we can pop those down either side. We can in theory put another one either side there as well. So that's off of that batch. And that's already 16 more stabilizers in addition to all of these guys. And don't forget, we have got more, I just have not placed them. So let us one, two, three, four, five, six, 5. Let's just do 5 for now. I can't remember the order. I've literally just done this and I still cannot remember. And then we can take all of that lot out. We've got 20 more. So I'm very tempted to go put 4 in like this. Just keep the pattern going, essentially. Because it's important that you have symmetry with your stabilizers anyway, so having a pattern actually lends itself to this. So I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, yes, okay. Three, 6, 9, 12. And this is starting to look pretty. Alright. Now, if I wanted to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12, 16 more. So 4, 8, 12, 16. That one's almost drained of auto. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop those in. Pop those in. Pop those in, and world is, as I say, good and happy. Fairly certain that's will work class as being stable. These are all equal and opposite to each other. Looks better already. Right, let's put some stuff away and then we can actually, I'm not going to do any more of this, I don't think. You lot can all stay here as well because you're kind of superfluous to my needs. That can go away. So we want to, I'm going to take you out of the mix. We want to make you. For that I need a Runic matrix. So I need arcane stone, that is arcane stone blocks, which is stone around a crystal block, an 8 of each. That might be tricky with what I've got in there. Yeah, we've got enough. Do I have any stone? Probably not. It would be, oh, I've got, hang on. I've got 4 of those. We need to do those, which that's going to be taking a little bit of faffing around. We need to do the balance shards and everything, but we can handle that. Okay, so we've got the 4. With a ruby lens, so we need to go and cut those over at the other side. That's empty. Not got much air, not got much auto. Auto, Pediccio, Ignis, Terra, Crystal, there, I haven't got much air. So we need to get ourselves some air. Got plenty of those if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to do that. We can cook those up. That will give me some to be on with. Oh, we get the aurum as well, of course. Of course we do. So we should really be getting those put away as well, wherever possible, because they always have a couple of aurum with them. In fact, let's take those and whack those in. Maybe not the Terra, I think we're going to have to come back to that. So we can pop the air down and get you crystallising. Grab the aurum, auto, sorry. Do I even have a vessel for aurum? Possibly not. Let's go etch these and then we can be on with the next bit. We'll be back in a mo. Alright, just getting the final balance shard. It has taken a while. We were basically things I've still got some Ignis, a whole load of Pediccio, Terra and stuff in there to process, but this just, yeah, it's not the fastest thing in the world, and yeah, it is what it is really, I suppose. Don't know why there's multiple stacks of auto there, but Pediccio, got the aurum, so we've got this, and then what we need is we need to make one of this, so I need 4 of each actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Haven't got many Terra, but you know, we'll address that. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And if it goes air, fire, water, air, fire, water, Terra, order, chaos. I think that's right. Yes, it does. Okay. So then we can come over here and we can go shunk, 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 and probably start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are making you, so I need an eye of ender, and I'm going to need to charge up a wand. I have moved these pedestals around. That was that's to better facilitate this thing. That one, that's crafting. So, but that just that shape is easier to facilitate. And up here, I've also moved over a tank. So we've now got a tank sticking out of the building. So this building. Oh, I moved my bits of Britannia. I need to bring over the Britannia storage, but you know, other than that, we're there. So let us go and get an eye of ender. Hopefully, because it is GregTech. I'm trying to remember what's involved in an eye of ender in GregTech. Let's find out, shall we? Just chemical reactor, blaze powder, and ender pearl. So let us grab one of those and one of those. Do I have a chemical reactor over here anywhere? Nope. I think he's either, but I think I've got one downstairs, so we'll grab that one. Mixer. Sure, I had a chemical reactor. There we go. Boop, boop. HV. You are yanking my plank. Priest will trade it. And you can get it from a swiney thing. Okay. I think I need to find a priest then, don't I? You are all empty. You have got villagers in. Let's go and see what you got. I am not above kidnapping more villagers if I need a priest or 5. Yeah, I filled in, by the way, that area over there where the lava came from. And we've got a yep, it'll do. Right, well, let's go and get some. I need emeralds. That's a really. I must have had an eye of ender because I've already got a matrix infusion matrix thing. So let me just sort that out. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so we've got everything we need to make. I think I bought 2 eyes of ender. I put one in storage just so I've got one and don't forget. That is 40. Now that's not as efficient a wand, but that's fine because we don't need the wand for this. What I do need though is 16 aurum. I've got a horrible suspicion that I just condensed all of that down. 64 Fabrico, 64 Herba. Do I have any herba for starters? I do, but not a lot, but that's fine, we can get that very easily. Aurum, I've got 32. But I need to run you back through. God damn it. There's more in there. I mean, I suppose the obvious thing is to take that Ignis out. Got a spare jar here. I'm going to have to do a little bit of shuffling to get this to work. But that is going to have to go back in, which was a shame. I wasted a lot of time crafting that. And oh, it's only 16 ORM actually. Oh well, too late. And I haven't got an empty jar at the moment either. Let me Fabrico. What here we get Fabrico from? Machines. Wands. Helmets and axes and things. Swords. We can get it from. Oh, we can get it from. We can get it from iron screws. You get one. And instrumentum. What about a wooden? You just get a wooden screws is Fabrico. Okay, I'll make wooden screws. So we can get you herb. We'll just get from plants, and recantatio we've got lots of. Right, looks like my work's cut out for me again, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I think we've got everything. We should have 64 herba, 64 Fabrico, 64 herba, 64 Fabrico, Precantatio and Aurum 32 and 16. We've got more than enough. There's a little bit spare, but there is some spare in here, so if it looks like we're running low, we can pick those up and grab them. So then all we need to do is lay out the actual thing. Now I have got these ready, so I've got spares of everything. Should anything get zapped off, the only thing I don't have a spare of is the actual runic matrix itself. So we'll get the there. Then you've got these two diagonal, and then you've got these two diagonal. Runic matrix, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Well, there's only one way to handle this, with a screenshot. And then we just wander around like a expectant father. See, told you. This is after we've done all the stabilizing. GregTech is vicious. Have to deal with that pollution later, but still, it really does make this process somewhat exciting, because you know there's going to be infusions that we need to do, which quite frankly we won't be able to have this level of backup. So I think we're going to need to really invest in the stabilization. There's the Aurum going in. Now it's going to start Did he get everything? I just wonder. I'm hoping that didn't get zapped off. It didn't. Whew. Well, At least it was only one piece of living rock. And there is our Runic altar trophy, and there is our Runic altar, and there's our little fireworks, so we can pat ourselves on the back and feel good about it. However, that still was very unstable. So that's the thing that makes me nervous with the infusions. Now at least we know that was in its stability of 10. And I'm sure we will find out later what some of the higher instabilities look like. But that was that, which gives us some gardener coins, and it opens us up to the runes. Oh wow, you want the whole lot. Okay. You've also got, you need the one of each for the better generating flowers. Yeah, the old hoofers. Well, that was a big old piece of big old ask, I think, and we did it. So that's the good news. The bad news is we need to continue doing this stuff. We will push next for the, get rid of you, for the other two of those, because those will make this largely irrelevant. Although we may want to come up with it, we may want to continue doing that just for some storage. But that's the Fabrico, and that is the Herba. What have we got? We've still got some instrumental up there, but that's full, so we need to run those. And yeah, I think on that note we can call this one a successful episode. Quite trying episode. There you go, 27, 10, 25. We completed that one. We got there 17, 10, 15, 5, 25. My God, that's 5 months between that and that. Got any more trophies? Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, we got that, haven't we? 8, 6 for whatever that was. Turbine. Basic steam turbine trophy. Didn't get one for the good trophy, did I? Anyway, on that note, I'm waffling. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. And bye for now.